Are you ready for a total market meltdown by the end of the year? Yeah, me neither, but it might be coming. Why? Well, because the European energy crisis is getting worse. No surprises there really, but in this video I want to discuss what is happening, how it might still be avoided or at least mitigated to some extent, and how markets could be affected. My name's Lark. I make videos on investing. If you like that topic, then please subscribe to the channel and click on the thumbs up button to let me know you do appreciate this kind of content. And by the way, every single week my team and I write Wealth Mastery. This is a cryptocurrency investor report, comes twice weekly to your inbox. Cutting edge information on NFTs, altcoins, DeFi, market analysis, crypto news, and much, much more. Sign up for free using the link down below in the description. Now let's get into this. And yes, the European energy crisis is getting worse. In fact, Russia just announced that it will stop supplying natural gas to ENGIE, which is France's biggest energy supplier. And also, after the ban on Russian coal went into effect last month, we're starting to see stories like this one coming out of Poland. They've started circulating around where people are basically waiting up to a week in their cars in queues to buy coal. 1 in 3 people in the UK say they are currently struggling to pay their energy bills, and that's only going to get worse. Kosovo is already experiencing blackouts, with blackouts anticipated to come to more European countries in the coming months. We even have Russian Security Council Deputy Chairman Dmitry Medvedev, former President and Prime Minister of Russia, who threatened on August 28th that gas prices will hit $5,000 per 1,000 cubic meters by the end of 2022. That is bad. In fact, it's so bad that Europe is now buying gas from China. But wait, Lark, China isn't a major gas producing country. Oh, wait, that's correct. China is now buying Russian gas on the cheap, reselling it to Europe for a massive markup. That's both hilarious and sad at the same time. Reminds me of the story from earlier this year that India started buying Russian crude oil after an EU import ban on Russian oil, only to then repackage that oil they bought from Russia and resell it to the Europeans at a marked up price. So Europe ends up buying the same gas and the same oil from Russia. They just pay higher prices for it by getting it through middlemen. Politicians are so clever. We also had the CEO of French energy giant Total coming out saying that gas woes could continue for a few winters at least in Europe. Oh, and the Eurozone just put in a new record high inflation number at 9.1%, with Estonia performing the worst of members at 25% inflation. That's bad. But how can Europe get itself out of this mess? Well, here are a few options. The first is just to print more money, man, like a lot of money. In fact, the EU had already set aside 280 billion freaking euros to help fight the energy crisis, and experts are now saying that won't even come close to being enough. And $280 billion, that's a lot of money. What will they need? Like what, 1.5 trillion? Come on, man, just a little bit more liquidity. 1.5 trillion just to get me through the winter. I just need a hit. I need a hint of that money printing. Give it to me, baby. Just printing truckloads of euros, it's gonna make the inflation crisis worse, not better. The second option, just steal more oil, maybe, or at least magically find new energy sources, unlikely with the winter looming so close at hand for them to magically come up with that. And the third, of course, is actually push for an end to the war in Ukraine, which is unlikely at this point. So probably just print a crap ton of money being the easiest option. Awesome. But even with money printing potentially averting the worst effects, the reality is that a major energy crisis and a major inflation crisis is raging in Europe right now. And you, as an investor, should be paying attention. The EU, taken as a whole, is the second biggest economy in the world. The UK, where all these problems are also happening, is the 6th biggest economy in the world. Regular people are now less able to afford the basics like food and energy. That means that consumer spending on the continent, or I guess on the island of the UK, is also set to plummet. The soaring energy prices will also slow down industrial output in Europe. The EU and the UK are both hurtling towards brutal recessions if this continues, with ragingly high inflation and a potential unemployment crisis, leading to a potential situation of stagflation. Businesses are closing, consumers no longer have discretionary budgets to go out and buy, well, most anything beyond food and energy. This will have a global impact. Europe is one of the world's biggest consumer markets. And look, I hate making these doom and gloom videos. I want to get back to the good stuff, man. Bitcoin to the moon, baby. But, well, it may be a hard pill to swallow. It is the truth of what is happening. Europe is facing an unprecedented energy and inflation crisis, and the implications of this crisis are likely to have global impacts. So us as investors, we've got to pay attention. I hope I'm wrong, but this is what I am seeing now. And as investors, you need to be ready for how the markets are going to react to such uncertainty. And look, I know there's a big human cost to this story. Single moms, pensioners, people on minimum wages, a lot of other people, they're going to be forced to make really tough decisions this winter, and it sucks. I have family in Europe, in Ukraine, in Russia. It's horrible. And this ongoing conflict in Ukraine, terrible. And there's no end in sight, which is maddening. But just because this bad shit is happening does not mean that you should ignore your investment portfolios, because if your portfolio goes to crap, well, then more bad shit just happens. I continue to play defense during these market events. I'm keeping a very strong cash position right now. I'm slowly accumulating top coins in the crypto market. I'm buying more dividend stocks. Just sticking to the plan. Sticking to the plan for the bear market. Anyway, let me know what you think about all this down below in the comment section. Do you think Europe is really heading towards a serious crisis here? Do you think they're just going to print money and get out of the problem? Will they manage to somehow keep the lights on in Europe this winter? Or is it all just being a bit of an overreaction by people, including myself, in the market? Let me know down below in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and peace out till next time.